Welcome to a short video summary of the Panasonic TX55 EZ952. You can read the full in-depth review via the link in the description or by clicking the card at the top right of the video. The 55 EZ952 is an Ultra HD 4K TV with a 55-inch flat-screen OLED panel. This is Panasonic's second OLED model for 2017, but is much cheaper than the EZ1002, retailing at £2,999. It supports high dynamic range, specifically HDR10 and hybrid log gamma, but it doesn't support Dolby Vision. The EZ952 has a very minimalist design, but a decent level of build quality. There's a 7mm wide black border around the screen, and a 3mm black metal trim around the outer edge. The TV uses a traditional type of stand, which is finished in black metal and has a silver trim around the edge. The stand uses two columns at the rear, which attach to the Visa mounts. Although the stand can't be swiveled, it does provide solid support, and you'll need a surface at least 580 by 270mm on which to place the EZ952. Although you can also wall mount using the same 400 by 300 Visa brackets as the stand. The panel is only 4mm deep at the top, but widens out to 45mm at the bottom, where the electronic speakers, amplification and connections are housed. You'll also find air vents at the top of this wider rear section. There are some basic controls on the bottom right as you face the screen, whilst all the connections are over in the bottom rear left as you face the screen, and here you'll find a combination of sideways and rearwards facing inputs. The sideways facing inputs are only 150mm from the edge and are composed of two HDMI inputs, one of which supports ARC, a USB 3.0 port, twin satellite and terrestrial tuners, a breakout connector for legacy inputs, an SD card slot and a CI slot. Facing rearwards, there are two more HDMI inputs, two USB 2.0 ports, an optical digital output and an Ethernet port. And there's also built-in Wi-Fi. The EZ952 comes with two remote controls included. The first is larger, includes all the buttons you'll need and has an attractive silver brush metal finish, whilst the second is smaller but uses the same silver brush metal finish. This controller includes a touchpad and is intended for normal day-to-day use. The EZ952 includes Panasonic's My Home Screen 2.0, which is a simple but highly effective smart platform with all the video streaming services you could want, including Amazon, Netflix, YouTube, all the UK catch-up services and Freeview Play. The OLED has a reasonably low input lag of 26 milliseconds in the game mode, regardless of whether you're gaming in SDR or HDR, which is good news for gamers. As always, we tested the EZ952 using our Klein K10A color meter, Meridio Fresco 6G pattern generator, and Calman calibration software. We tested both the standard and high dynamic range performance against the industry standards. The out-of-the-box grayscale accuracy was excellent, with the gamma tracking our target precisely and all the errors below 2. Though this was already below the visible threshold, we used the included 10-point control to fine-tune the grayscale and gamma to a reference level. The out-of-the-box colour performance was also superb, with all the colours tracking their saturation targets precisely. We used the colour management system to tweak the already impressive colour accuracy, and the results for grayscale, gamma and colour gamut were all perfect. Moving on to HDR, and the performance was equally as impressive. We measured the peak brightness at 620 nits on a 10% window, and the EZ952 tracked the PQ EOTF exactly, whilst the grayscale was also excellent. The colour gamut measured at 71% of Rec 2020, which it tracked quite closely, and it was 98% of DCI P3, which it also tracked extremely well, resulting in a highly accurate HDR performance. In terms of its general performance, the EZ952 was a fantastic OLED TV, with great screen uniformity, deep blacks and impressive shadow detail. The video processing was also excellent, whilst the motion handling was equally as good and includes black frame insertion. Thanks to the superb grayscale, gamma and colour accuracy, the EZ952 delivers some lovely SDR images, whilst the HDR performance was also extremely good, with accurate colours and deep blacks. Although the peak brightness is limited compared to an LCD TV, the EZ952 is capable of delivering those highlights with greater precision. In all respects, this is an excellent TV that delivered a performance that was identical to the more expensive EZ1002. So, given the design, features, performance and price, we have no hesitation in awarding the Panasonic TX55 EZ952 an AV Forum's highly recommended badge. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. You can find more reviews, news, articles and videos like this at avforums.com, Europe's largest community for TVs, home cinema, movies, games, tech and gadgets. Thanks for watching.